Hi, grade 2 threes. It's the end of term. We've done all of our money lessons for this unit, and you guys have done an amazing job with all of the things that you've done so far in the unit. Now, this lesson for today is very similar to what we did last week with our menu, which everyone did a terrific job of, and it's using money in real life situations, because as we talked about last week, that's when we need to use money. We need to use money in real life and be able to calculate change and know how much things cost. So we're going to understand money in real life situations, and we're going to be able to add amounts of money together to get a total. And we also need to be able to add our little subtotals along the way to eventually get a grand total so that we know how much this holiday is going to cost. Now, this is very exciting, planning this holiday, and hopefully one day you'll get to go there in person. So you only need to go to 2 of the theme parks. So you can choose either Movie World, Dream World, Wet n Wild, or SeaWorld, and it's completely up to you which 2 of them that you choose. It says only choose 2 of these. So I am going to choose Movie World, and I'm going to get my tickets up. So if you scroll down on the Movie World one, it actually says buy now, which takes us to the individual prices. So as you can see, it's $99 for adults, and for a child is $89. Now you also have this page, which is your little template that you're going to fill in for me. Theme park choice number 1, well, I have chosen Movie World, so I would write in Movie World up here, somewhere next to this heading. And if I was the only adult going on this holiday, you might only have one adult that lives with you at home. Well, you only need to pay $99. But if you have 2 adults or 3 adults that live with you in your house, or maybe 3 adults that you would like to take with you, you're going to have to either times 99 by 3, or you're going to have to add it together 3 times. Now that's very close to 100, so think about what strategies you could use to add 99 plus 99 plus 99. Now these answers are going to be different for everybody because, like I said, if you only have 1 adult in your house, you only need to buy 1 ticket. If you have 2 adults in your house, you're going to buy 2 tickets, and so on. The same with the kids. Now, you guys did a fantastic job of this last week with your menu. So you do the same again. If you have 1 child in your house, you are going to pay $89 for them. If you have 2, well, then you need to add 89 2 times. If you have 3, then you're going to add it 3 times, and so on. I would like you to add the total of the adult plus the total of the children and get a grand total for how much Movie World is going to cost you. And just pop it off to the side over here. Now, I'd also like to go to Dream World. Now, remember, we're only choosing 2. We don't need to choose all 4. So, I can go to buy tickets, and it asks me to select some tickets. Now, we're not really buying it, so don't worry. It's not going to take you to somewhere where you're going to accidentally buy something. But we just want the 1-day pass, which says $99. And when you click select, it tells you how much each one costs. Now, this one's a little bit easier because adults and children actually cost the same. So if we go back to here, I would write theme park choice number 2, Dream World. And I'd have, again, if I've got 1 adult, I'd have 1 ticket. If I've got 2 adults, I have 2 tickets at $99. And again, depending on how many kids in your family, you're going to add that for me and get a total for Dream World. Now, you might like to choose SeaWorld, you might like to choose Wet n Wild, wherever you would like to go, but you need to choose 2. Now I have a total for Movie World and I have a total for Dream World. What's the total of them all together? So if Movie World costs me $200, and Dream World cost me $300, it would cost me $500 to go to both places. Now, if you need to round to the nearest 100 because that is easier for you to add, I'm happy for you to do that. Now, this is where grade 2s are going to stop. So grade 2s, you do not need to do the hotel costs and the flights. So grade 2s can stop here. Now grade 3s, you've got a little bit more to do. Grade 3s, you are going to go to your special hotel. Now I've also given you this link here where it says SeaWorld Resort, because we are going to stay there and have lots of fun. So you click on this link here that says, SeaWorld Resort, which is the place where you stay with your family. Let's read the instructions carefully. If we stay in Queensland for 5 days, how much will your hotel room cost? And we're also going to have our flights, but that's an option. So let's click down here. Let's pretend that we're going to check in on the weekend. You can choose any date you like. I don't really mind. I'm going to check in from here and count 1, 2. No, we want to stay longer than that because we want to stay for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd stay until the 20th. Now again, we need to think very carefully about how much adults and children are in our family, just like we did with the ticket buying for the theme parks. Now in my family, we just have 1 adult and I have 2 kids, and I have my daughter who is 11 and I have my son who's 9. So then I pop them in and I check availability. Now remember, if you have 3 kids, you need to put your 3 kids in. If you have 3 adults or 1 adult or 2 adult, you need to put that in too. Okay, so we want to stay 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to stay 5, 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, 5 nights until here. No, we can't stay those nights. Let's choose some different ones. We might have to choose something a little bit further into the future. Okay, so we're going to stay 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, 5 nights. We're going to stay all of those nights. And what we can actually do is calculate here how much that's going to cost. So for 4 nights, it's costing me $195 if I was to go in November. I don't mind what month you go. You can choose whatever month you like. So I can either add that together. This is for all of us. We don't need to have separate rooms. It's not per person. It's just for the room as a whole. So you've got 195 plus 195 plus 195, or you could do 195 times 4 plus 224 plus 233. That is going to give you a total. When you add all of those numbers together, it's going to give you a total for your hotel room. And then you're going to go back to your worksheet and give me a total. Now, grade 3s, there is an extra challenge of looking up airfares. Now, you don't have to do this bit. This is just an extra challenge if you feel up to it and if you would feel you'd like to. Otherwise, grade 3s are just doing this hotel part. If you need to look up an to get your airfare, so you could look up, say, Qantas, and again, you'd have to look up how many tickets you needed for your adults, for your children, is it return trip, and how much your flights cost. And then get a big grand total for how much that's all going to cost together. But this is just an extra challenge. It is very tricky, and it's just for people if they would like to just push themselves a little bit further. So grade 2s are doing their theme park number 1, theme park number 2, and getting a grand total, and then they're stopping there. Grade 3s are doing theme park number 1, theme park number 2, grand total, and cost of a hotel room. Have fun!